Hey, Humble. How are you, sis? Good to see you. Shout out to you, boo. Shout out to you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I got my trusty, dusty notebook with me. I got my trusty, dusty with me today. Welcome in, 411 family. Come in and say hello when you get here. I see my bestie in the building. Only one Lolo with the info. Shout out to you, beautiful. I love you, Lolo. Hey, love, I'm okay. Hope the same for you. Absolutely. Lolo, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? If you here, come on in and tell me how you doing. Tell me how you doing. Tiff the Gift is doing absolutely great. And while I get my little show started. My day has been really well. I slept great. I woke up and started deep cleaning my house and stuff like that. Last night I had a bit of a pampering night for myself where I had me a lovely bubble bath, which I know I love me a good soak, and did a mani and petty on myself. Excuse me. Did a mani and petty on myself and a facial and just did some pampering and stuff like that. And it felt really good. It's been a busy day. I know, bestie. I feel like I barely see you. But I see you, but I don't, but I do. But yes, I had a great night, just resting well. I rested so well, so peacefully, woke up feeling rested, ready to start my day. And, got a lot of deep cleaning done all my baseboards, fans, every nook and cranny and corner and everything, hunty. Just hunty. Washed all my crystal and yes, hunty. I'm going to soak my feet tonight. I know that's right, baby. I know that's right. So yeah, I really for those that don't know, cleaning is so therapeutic for me. I love to clean, I love to organize and just I just when things are in order, it helps me to keep my mind in order. Head to St. Louis tomorrow. That's what's up. You already know. Tell the fam I said, hey, Lolo, when you get there, I loved on and got loved on by Superfan till a little after 1 a.m. So thankful to have those ladies in my city. Shout out to that. That was hold on, y'all. That was so wonderful to see. I love when I can see other content creators together, mixing and mingling and showing each other love. Shout out again to Superfan who does it in real life, real time. They have really been out here meeting other content creators, like-minded content creators, and I think that is so dope. I think they have now visited Sweet Ma, Latte, Humble, and I'm damn sure gonna be on the list. You feel me? So shout out to Superfan for going out here and you know what I'm saying, but going out here and just showing love and just being a ball of light and love. I love that about them. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Uh Let me see. Yeah, shout out to Superfan. Wonderful, wonderful ladies. They did a great job. My family absolutely loves them. Yes, I don't know whose family could not love Superfan, Superfan. Like for real, for real. I call them my cousins for a reason. Like not everybody had got that stamp for me or whatever. Like I know everybody sis this and sis that, but when your cousins and them, you feel me? That shit just hit different. You know what I'm saying? But I love Superfan, Superfan. They truly they the shit. You feel me? Period. Mom of three is in the building. Love you, sweetheart. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I am feeling really blessed to be here, y'all. I have a show that today, I never planned to be on here long, but you know, as soon as you say that, you on here for 79 hours. But y'all know now I keep my lives between 1 to 3 hours. So, you know, hopefully I think this one will only be about one, no more than 1.5. Time be flying though. When you with the people that you love, time be flying. Today I have a mixed show. Let me see. I have a mixed show today. And of multiple things. I will not be on one subject today. I'm kind of going to be all over the place, but exactly where I want to be. So hope you caught that. Um, Sometimes I like mixing it up where we spend a few minutes on each little situation instead of the entire time on one thing, y'all. I have to do things to where it still keeps me interested. Sometimes I don't mind doing a live about one thing or two things or whatever, and but I gotta make sure I keep things shaken up, not just for my audience but for myself as I am going into different stages as a content creator. So thank y'all for allowing me to kind of spread my wings and feel my way into my next, situation. I really appreciate it. Also, don't forget we got Club 411 should be opening again tonight. I need to post that on my thing. It's kind of like, I guess, an official grand opening. We had a little soft opening, but I didn't promote it like I wanted to, because I've just had a busy week and dealing with this storm, all of that. However, I will be in Club 411 tonight. I will be in our new channel, The Gospel of Tiff. Um, this weekend as well. So look out for that link. It will be on my community board. So, if you can pray with me, you can party with me, you can do whatever you want until, we execute being on the path that we need to be on. We're just not going to be hiding any parts of who we are. I'll party like a rock star, but I also pray and praise. Do you hear me? And it ain't stopping because of whoever eyes on me on YouTube and who wants to judge me, who wants to whatever. I could care less what you think about me having a club and a church and tabernacle. Okay, let me put that up there real quick. Yes, hunty, the same way I'm having a club, I got church and tabernacle. So yeah, don't come for me because I could care less. Anywho, so yes, we got Break Room 411. We got Ghost doing the most, which I haven't been doing much on that one just yet. But I will be getting back to it. Don't play with it. I ain't playing with none of my channels, y'all. All of them has a special purpose for different audiences. I do not want no channel that's tied down to one story. I do not want to cover a story so long that all my supporters is from that story. So yes, y'all, Church and Tabernacle is coming. Yeah, period. Like on the set. Rashida is in a building. Welcome in. Welcome in. Without further ado, let me go ahead and start jumping into my commentary. I hope everybody is doing well. Don't forget as you come in, hit that like button and also let me know how you're doing. This is also a social media and life mental check. So please let me know how you're doing. I got several subjects I'm touching on today, and I'm going very I'm letting everybody know I ain't staying on one subject in this live. I'm probably gonna hit about 10 different things. I'm gonna be moving and shaking. Interact with me in the comments as much as you like or not. Don't forget to hit that like button, like, share, subscribe. If you would like to bless this channel anytime during the show and help your girl get to $27 and some change, you can by simply hitting Big Stacks 1983 on a Cash App near you. You can super chat, super sticker, become a member, or even give a super thanks after this live. You can also sit in the bushes and just simply watch the show. It is all support for me. Shout out to Miss Lady, and also Sweetie P is in the building. Shout out straight like that. Now, first things first, I ain't gonna stay too wet too long. The first thing that I am going to touch very, very briefly is I want to start giving out a shout out to Black Love and now look, I do not envy or want what anything anybody else have. I shout out my own Black Love a whole lot, but I do want to start shining a light to people that I think do well with Black Love. So really, really briefly, my couple for this particular year. If you have one of your own that you would like to that you admire or think is really dope, besides your own relationship, if there is somebody that you see as a influencer of many that is relationship goals, from what you can just see, what I'm saying, we can never guarantee. But if there's somebody that you think does love well, not just Black love, but any kind of love, you can drop it down in the chat. Mine for this week is or shall I say for this season is definitely big shout outs to Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. Again, that's Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. D-Red1 is in the building. When you cover only one story, you only get one story supporters, and that limits your capability of growing because, believe it or not, this story is not a big story. These people are not big celebs, period. 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 Um, and welcome in, D-Red1. Thank you for that pen worthy comment for sure. So yes, my Black Love shout out is going to be to Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. I think y'all are a really dope couple. I love the way y'all love each other, y'all children. I love the way y'all showcase y'all love, and I also love that it seems that y'all let it be okay to be free to be who you are within the relationship. I also love that. I'm about to switch drinks, y'all. I need to put my water in the freezer and grab my Pepsi. But I'll still be talking as I travel. But yes, I wanted to give them a super big shout out. I think watching them and their family grow is just a beautiful sight to see. And I wish them nothing but much, much love and success in their relationship. Um, y'all, I got to get back upstairs to my notes. So big shout out to Rihanna and ASAP Rocky as my couple of the season, definitely couple of the week. I may bring a different couple next week. Tip, I'm listening, boo, with my eyes closed. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Shout out to Miss Mel is in the building. I love those two. Rihanna is such a vibe. I mean, such a motherfucking vibe. You hear me? Um, I love her. I love her energy. They seem like they bring out the best in one another, and that's just really important, and it's really beautiful. It's something that I love about my husband and I. When you can bring out the best in one another, that's everything. All right, next order of business. Ooh, child. Driving and listening in. Hey, open book. How are you, sweetie pie? Drive carefully, sweetie, and thank you for listening in, honey. Hold on, y'all. Let me find my lighter. All right. Next order of business, and I am looking at the comments while I'm at it. Next order of business. Doo-doo-doo. All right. I'm spending all of 2 seconds on this. I think I have about just a couple of sentences on it. Um, hmm, mm, 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 mm. Hold on, I'm gonna need a sip of Pepsi. Um, Miss Amore and 2K. Yes, I was in the bushes. Yes, I was cracking up. Um, cracking up in the sense that I'm gonna say this. I can't be for sure because I wasn't really paying extreme attention to like the chats and things like that. But from what I can gather, I don't think things got too out of hand and too, crazy out there and too extremely disrespectful. Don't hold me to it because I can only go off, what I personally seen, but very interesting situation, and two different point of views. I do like when people can go kind of back and forth and matching whatever points or whatever case may be without it becoming too crazy and derogatory or anything like that. So I found it entertaining and interesting banter. And yeah, shout out to them. Cassandra Yates is in a building. Welcome in, baby. Welcome in. Um, yeah. My favorite couple is Duvall Ellis. Yes, yes. And Kadeen, his wife. I like them too. And I'm subscribed to their page as well on YouTube. And I think they have a very fun relationship. And you can definitely see the true love between the two. Shout out to them and their kids. Lolo said I listened some. Yeah, I listened to some too. I was kind of everywhere last night doing some research. Really, um, when I'm not on here, like I've really been spending some time kind of getting a jug for my other pages. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my other stuff, get my mind and my notes and stuff prepared for my other pages that I'm really excited about. Let me see here. Pepsi sounds so good right now, girl, and it's fresh out the freezer. Do you hear me? Fresh out the freezer. Okay. Um, Next order of business. I told y'all I wasn't staying in one place too long. You know what I'm saying? This right here is giving you all of my thoughts in one. I scrolled past. Well, look at God. I am done. Um, Next order of biz, we got Blueface and Chrisean. Now, I haven't been following them for the past few months, really, ever since the baby was a few months old or whatever. I kind of stopped tapping in because for me, I do not gravitate towards toxicity. So it's really not something that interests me for too long. Like, there's only so much crazy I need to see in any given couple or person, and they are no exception to the rule. I also stopped following them due to like the levels of like immaturity and just bad decision making. Just super toxic. And I'm not with the shit. So from what we got is that one is facing 4 years, one is facing 8 years. Can't really remember which is which. I think Blueface might be facing 8, she might be facing 4. Correct me in the chat if I am wrong. Don't really know. Don't really care. But what I'll give it is, if they are both facing prison time, like the news or whatever says, I think it's a shame. I think it sucks that these two people can't get it together for their child and like stay out of trouble, and make sure that at least one of them. Okay, blue for Krishan A. Oh, okay, so I had it backwards. Let me pin that. And y'all, I'm just doing random pins, so don't nobody hold me like I'm ignoring or skipping nobody. I'm just, tapping wherever I'm tapping. Um, so anywho, okay, Blueface 4, Chrisean 8. So what this tells us is that at least for 2 years, now I don't know if they're gonna have to do it around the same time, if it's for the same type of crime. I don't know none of the details, don't really give a shit. But I do hate it for that beautiful baby that these two parents will not get it together, will not grow up. And I don't care what nobody say. Being young is only an excuse to be irresponsible, immature, and everything else. There are plenty of young folks that got their head together. Some raised different ways, adopted, foster care, both parents, one parent, raised by grandparents, raised by aunt, raised by an older sibling, all kinds of shit. Don't want to hear nothing about excuses with oh, they're young, they're this, that, and the third. Because when you start bringing babies into this world, then that's when you need to, you need to grow up. Just period. It don't even matter. You just need to grow up. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I wish they would get it together. Moving right along, Prince Willie has a lump in his throat, and I don't know why, but it seems like the father side is very cancerous people. Not sure what's going on there, or if they have discovered that it is cancer or not, but Willie Boy did find a lump in his throat. Humble says yes, all his vital years with them gone, left to be in prison, impressioned by someone else. But maybe that's a good thing. And Humble, I actually agree with you there, my love. It could very much so be a good thing for that baby to possibly be raised by somebody or somebodies that are less toxic than the parents that they have. Um, Yes, Lolo. Tell somebody out there in a church and tabernacle to sow a seed for $27 and some what? Shiz age. Let's see. Doo-doo. Also, don't know if you are into sisters, but I do believe the season finale was like what on yesterday or the day before. I'm gonna watch it tonight and see how that went. Don't tell me about it. We'll talk about it on Saturday. We'll wrap it all up, talk about the entire season and wrap that up. But I'm gonna watch the season finale tonight. Yes, because them two just can't seem to get it together. Big facts, bestie. Big facts. Also, Squid Game. Squid Game. I love it's coming back out in December. I will be covering Squid Game. I love the mental, what it does to my thinking process. I really think that show has a lot of lessons that could be learned in it if you are paying attention. So shout out to Squid Games. Glad to see Squid Games back. Also, I need to binge watch tonight. Yes, boo boo. Yes. Also, I wanted to throw this out there because it's something that we are faced with all the time. And also I'm gonna end this thing with Rose and them. I'm gonna end it with Rose and them. But however, I'm 25 minutes into my stuff, and I'm already almost past halfway through my commentary. Hey, so next thing I want to quickly go over is Squid Game's coming back out. Oh my God, I can't wait. Me too, Lolo. I love it. December 26th. Can't not wait. One thing I want to make sure people understand and to be careful for if you are, just living your regular life or if you're a YouTuber, whatever, Tip, you should do a premiere live for those of us who can't keep up. Ah, I just might. I said I'm gonna start doing more premieres so I can watch stuff and whatever with you guys. Okay. I want to say we went over this word all over the YouTube streets before, but I do want to be careful. I do want to say this again. In your relationships, in your life, in your content creating world, whatever, be careful of gas lighters, okay? Serious business. Be careful of gas lighting and gas lighters in your relationships, whether it's friendships, relationships, social media, whatever. Please be aware of gaslighting and what that looks like. If you don't know, gaslighting is a tactic used to make you question your reality, often masked behind these types of phrases. Quickly, I'm going to give you 9 phrases that are often used when someone is gaslighting you. So make sure you listen out for these words when you're having arguments, when you're having debates, or anything like that. For one, be careful of the phrase, you're too sensitive. Never let somebody tell you how you're supposed to feel about anything. We're all individuals and can feel however we want to feel about whatever we feel it about. So be careful of people telling you you're too sensitive about something. That's not their right to tell you how to feel. Two, be careful of the I was just joking. Often when people say and I had to learn this too, because I will use that phrase even when I'm sincerely just joking, but that phrase have become very common with people that are sarcastically trying to give you a little bit of trying to give you some truth about how they feel about something you said or something you have done. And they will often tell you the truth about what they feel, but say, I'm just joking. They would say, girl, what is you doing in that grandma dress? I'm just joking, girl. You look cute, girl. You look cute. Yes, be careful of the, I was just joking. Girl, did you go to a different, that's not your normal way you get your hair done, is it? Because, yeah, I could tell you went to a different hairdresser. Girl, I'm just joking. Girl, your man fine as hell. I was just joking. Mm-mm. Often, they're not just joking. Often, they are not just joking. Be careful now. Be careful of them phrases. You're too sensitive. I was just joking. Three, you're imagining things. How in the whole entire hell is somebody supposed to tell you that you were just imagining things? If it's one thing I cannot stand in an argument, and you're just imagining things, also goes with my number 8. Number 3 and number 8, and also number 9 goes hand in hand. So I'm gonna read all 3 of them together. Uh, you're imagining things. Come through, humble. Thank you for the hashtags, baby. Bullseye, right, Mama 3? You're imagining things. Also goes with you're making things up. You're making things up, which also goes with it's all in your head. So we can mesh those 3 things together. You're making things up and it's all in your head. Goes right along with you're imagining things. So make sure we are careful that to not let people use these kind of phrases with us. That's 5 of them we went through already. You're too sensitive. I was just joking. You're making things up. It's all in your head. You are imagining things. You're making things up. And it's all in your head. Be careful with them phrases. Next, that never happened. If it's one thing I can't stand is for the person that don't want a hey Miss Shakina, I love you so much, sweetheart. God bless you and thank you for pulling up on me, baby. Thank you so much. Love you much. That never happen. Thank you, Humble. Thank you so much, sweetheart. That never happened. Be careful of people that just because they don't want you to point something out, they will act as if it has never happened. You could be at the same place at the same time, and because it's something they don't want pointed out, they will make you feel like that never happened. Well, where in the hell did you get the information from if it never happened? Okay, watch out for that. Five. Well, technically, we're past five because I put three into one. However, excuse me. Next is, hey, Miss Joanne, welcome in, welcome in. So, when it comes to gaslighting, we have covered you're too sensitive. I was just joking. You're imagining things. It's all in your head. You're making things up. That never happened. Welcome into the beautiful Miss Joanne. It's wonderful to have you in the live, baby. The next one, if Humble can drop it in the chat for me, is you're crazy. You're crazy. Have you ever been in a disagreement or argument with somebody, and when they don't have something to come back to you with, then it's you're crazy. You crazy, man. You crazy. Thank you, Humble. Love you, baby. You crazy. Have you ever been called crazy when you know you're not crazy? Like, how the hell am I all of a sudden crazy? I'm sounding real, real sane to me. You're crazy. Be careful for the you're crazy. Hillwood Tree is in the building. Welcome in. Love you, love you, love y'all. Next up, last but not least, is the infamous I don't remember that. The infamous I don't remember that, which also goes with that never happened. Have you ever been arguing with somebody that did something fucked up or said something fucked up, and you're giving them the details and they say, I don't remember that, but I don't remember that. What do you mean? You remember everything I did, but you don't remember that? Hey, Shelly, baby. Welcome in, my love. Welcome in. Hear what Tree said. Well, me neither. Thank you so much, Humble. The infamous, I don't remember that. So, in a nutshell, I give you the list of 9 gaslighting tactics and phrases used. You're too sensitive. I was just joking. You're imagining things. That never happened. You're overreacting. You're crazy. I don't remember that. You're making things up. And it's all in your head. With that said, be careful of the gaslighters. Make sure you understand when someone is gaslighting you. Do not let somebody make you feel like you're wrong because they want to claim they don't remember that. Don't make somebody think you are crazy because they don't have a rebuttal or any thing to back up what they're trying to say. Don't let nobody gaslight you. Don't let nobody make you feel you're imagining things. Gaslighting makes somebody question their reality. Don't let anybody make you question your reality. Just because they want to claim it's not their reality doesn't make it not your reality. Be careful of the gaslighters that surround you. Okay? Straight like that. Next up on my order of business, I think I'm doing pretty well. 35 minutes in, and I mean, hey, I kind of like it. Let me light this blunt real quick, though, for this next top 9 I got for you. And the reason why I did this list, y'all, is because a lot of people just talks about gaslighting, but it is not everyone really knows what gaslighting entails. You know what I'm saying? So now I just wanted to give y'all a little list of phrases that are used by gaslighters when they're trying to alter your reality, make you question your reality. Okay. Miss Shakina says, thank God for a new day, new opportunity, and his grace and mercy that allows us day in and day out. Thank you, Lord, for your God given day and your forgiveness. Amen. Amen and amen. Thank you for that, Miss Shakina. Straight like that. Thank you for that. And certainly, with that said, let's put up our banner. Let's go ahead and throw up our banner so we can shout out God. The fourth horseman is in the building. Welcome in, King. Welcome in. Now, in this particular time, I'm going to give you my top 9, but I want to challenge the family down there real quick, okay? Because we all grown and have been through some things or whatever. So I want you guys to play along with me on this next one, okay? I want you to write it down in the chat. Whatever comes to your mind. And then when I read my list, you can see if one of the things you said is on my list. Or I can see if something you say isn't on my list. Now, I would like to present 9 times a person's true colors will come out. 9 ways or situations that can occur that a person's true colors will come out. Write it in the chat if you can think of any type of situation where someone's true colors will show. Let me know down there in the chat. Let me get some participants. Let me get some participants. Give me a way where or a situation where a person's true colors will come out. I have 9 on my list. Hey, Miss Latanya. I just put fire to mine to 411. Let's go. Hey, Miss Latanya. Welcome in, sweetie. Welcome in. The next set when you don't agree with them. Ooh, that's a good one. Let me post it. Y'all down there in the chat, give me any way you can think of where a person's true colors will come out. Any situation where if you can you know, paraphrase or whatever the case may be. Oh my God, humble, I'm done. Give me some ways or situations that might make a person's true colors come out. Mama 3 says when you don't agree with them. Miss Shakina says when they owe you money. Excuse me. Humble says bought $27 and some change and they didn't want to pay it back. Hallelujah. Yes. Miss Shakina said, when they're caught talking about you, come through. When you cheating, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Miss Latanya also said, when it comes to our children, now that's a good one right there. All of these are some good ones. Come through, come through. Hear what Tree said, laughing my ass off. Miss Latanya said, when a person is disrespecting you, and period, poo, come through. I definitely see y'all definitely making my list. Y'all definitely making my list. Come through. Come through. And why y'all dropping them in the chat when a person put their hands on you? Latanya Bailey, come through, come through. Now, Miss Latanya Bailey knows some things about a person's true colors coming out. Do you hear me? Now, Miss Latanya knows some things about seeing when a person's true colors come out. I'm gonna start throwing down some that's on my list. Y'all can keep putting them in the chat if you would like. But my list says one, during conflict. Okay, during conflict, and I'ma still be reading the chat as I go. So y'all continue to put them down there. I'm gonna read every last one of them. So put your answers down there. Okay, I'm still gonna read every last one of them. Yes, during conflict is the number one answer. We know that we could have people who are the nicest ever, just nice as they want to be. But you get into an argument, like you can have somebody that thinks so highly of you. You're gorgeous. You are beautiful. You are so smart. I'm so proud of you. Oh wow, you lucky to have such a great job and this, that, and the third, and you get in an argument with them, child. You every ugly motherfucker. They start telling you what they really think about you that they've been covering up. You know what I'm saying? Can I use me for an example? Come through. Break. Good morning, beautiful break room. Good morning. You look so pretty today, break room. Now get in an argument with that same motherfucker. And you ugly cross-eyed buck tooth bitch. Yeah, yeah. Your flat titty, well, my titties ain't flat, but I'll just throw that in there for shits and giggles. You flat titty heifer, you damn not needed hoe, you. Materia is in the building. Welcome in, baby. Welcome in. You all kinds of not needed hoes and things, child. Hunty. I'm telling you, get in an argument with somebody. You gonna find out how broke they think you are, how ugly they think you are, how you ain't got shit, never had shit, ain't gonna be shit, you don't want shit. Associate Minister, welcome in, welcome in. Blessings to you, blessings to you. Yes, Miss Shakina. So we got conflict number one on my list. Okay. Again, we're discussing 9 times a person's true colors will come out. So look for these things. Okay. Don't be listening to somebody when things are all smooth, like listen to them, whatever. But take it with a grain of salt when somebody is pouring verbal blessings all over you, when somebody is complimenting you all the time. Okay, take that with a great, no, you know what I mean, like to take it lightly, take it heavy when a motherfucker is telling you how they feel when they are pissed off at you. And I'm surprised, I don't think that I have to make my thing a top 10 list, y'all, because I just thought of one big one that I do not see on the list of y'all or mine yet, so I'm adding one, so now it's the top 10. I can't believe I have not seen this one yet, but I got to read the ones in the chat. Okay, so my number one was during conflict. My number two, before I start reading y'all answers again, is when they are under pressure. You see somebody's true colors when they are under pressure. Okay, take for instance, whether it's bills, whether it is having to get something challenging done. It could be a plethora of things. But when a person is under pressure, you see a lot about a person with how they handle pressure. All right. You can tell a lot about somebody with how they handle pressure. So first we have conflict, and then we have pressure. All right. Now let me read some of y'all's, or you all's. When a person is disrespecting you, when a person put their hands on you. Okay, I read that one. Okay, Miss Shakina said when they see you're succeeding faster than them. Okay, let me add that as number 11 to my list. Jealousy. Ooh, that's powerful. I'm seeing some I hadn't seen. Okay. Open Book said jealous. When they are jealous, yes. Okay, come through, y'all. That is not, I don't think jealousy is on my list, but we will find out. That is an excellent one. Thank you, Lolo. Sow a seed for $27 and some change. You know what I'm saying? Help your girl meet her daily goals. You feel me? Cash out Big Stacks 1983. Um, Let me see. Become a member, send a super chat or a super sticker. We do appreciate you. Tell them, Lolo. Tell them what they want, Bob. Let's see here. UB word for every download thing. I can add a B to. Miss Shakina said, when they don't get what they want. Oh, period. Associate Minister said, subscribers of this, reminder viewers and subscribers of this YouTube channel, please set an alarm on your cell phone for each of these wonderful, informative, and entertaining YouTube live stream broadcasts. Thank you so much for that, Associate. Um, Ooh, that one's not on my list. When they get homeless, I'm gonna make that number 12 to the list. Cause I'm gonna actually post these, I believe, on my community board. I think I'm gonna start posting a summary of whatever my lives are about on my community board. Yes, when they are homeless. Humble, she hashtagged my second one. Awesome. Miss Shakina said, when you question their morals. Yes, 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 yes. Miss Shakina said, when they are broke. Complicated says, I don't know how I'm here, but I'm here. So hey, what's the topic? Hey, Complicated, we're discussing we're discussing now. It's more than nine. So basically we are discussing when a person's true colors come out, different situations when a person's true colors come out. And welcome in, Complicated. Welcome, welcome, welcome. um Tell them what they want, Bob. Hey, Miss Shakina, that was in my head. Did I actually say that out loud? Because there's no way that you said that, and I definitely know I said that in my head. Did I say that out loud? Otherwise, honey, we are on point with the braining. When you say you changed, you damn right. Okay. When you question their motives and goals, yes, we must remember one man's blessing can be another man's curse. Come through, associate. Okay, now that I'm caught up on the chat, let me continue giving the list. And I've added the ones you guys have put. So, first we had conflict. Conflict will make somebody show their true colors. 2, when they are under pressure. Pressure will show you what you are dealing with. You know what I'm saying? It's something to be said when you are dealing with someone that cannot handle pressure, all right? Or when you are a person that cannot work well under pressure. I actually work well under pressure. I'm gonna tell you the mechanics of my brain works that much more thoroughly when I feel like there's something when it's a challenge or when it's something to be lost or gained by me figuring it out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Honestly, I work well in calm settings and I work well under pressure. You know what I mean? Okay, so we've got conflict, we've got pressure, and my third one is when facing failure. And I believe someone put something similar to that in the chat. When facing failure, all right? So, which also is perfect to come after pressure, because when somebody is having to work under pressure or in any kind of situation, you're working to either you gonna fail or you gonna succeed. You know what I mean? And a lot of people do not deal with failure well, whether it's taking a test, whether it's getting a job, whether it's like there are some people who become really discouraged when the slightest little thing doesn't work out, which also goes with pressure. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people who can't handle pressure sets themselves up for failure. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say set themselves up, because you can't really control how you feel about pressure, but failure can come right after pressure if you don't handle pressure well. 4, power. So even though I have put these in phrases, each one has its own word that will stick out. The first one was conflict. The second one is pressure. The third is failure. And the fourth is power. We see people's true colors when they have a position of power. Thank you, Humble, for putting these hashtags in there for me. Sunny the Empress, I love you. Welcome in, my sister. Welcome in. And yes, Sunny put rejection in there. Absolutely, Sunny. Let me put that on the list. Rejection. That's my 13th answer. I have put in 10 answers, and I have gotten 3 additional answers so far from the audience that was not like what I have written down. So we have conflict, we have pressure, we have failure, and now we have power. We can see the difference sometime in people's character when they become in a position of power. Okay? Sometimes people's personalities do change, and not for the best, when they are in a position of power. Now, with more responsibility does, come, more stuff, more pressure, more this, that, and the third. However, when somebody is in a position of power, how we can tell if they are a decent person in a position of power or not so decent or indecent person is how do they use their power? Is their power to help others get to the next level? Is their power to teach? Is their power to uplift, motivate, um, um, help people or businesses or whatever be a success? Or is their position of power just to boss somebody around, just to delegate? You know what I'm saying? Just to throw their weight around. Nothing's wrong with being promoted. Nothing is wrong with getting to a higher level. Nothing is wrong with that. But it's how we could carry ourselves when we are in a position of power that matters. So we have conflict, pressure, failure, power. And the next, I'm going to use the word seen, okay? Oh, excuse me, unseen. I'm going to use the word unseen. But the phrase is when they think no one is watching. When you think no one is watching, the truth comes out in people when they think no one is watching. So the key word I'll use here is unseen, okay? Unseen. Sonya, welcome in, sweetheart. Welcome in to anybody that came in. Sensationals in the building. Welcome in, all my lovely people. And a super, super, super shout out to all the mods and additional family that aren't even mods that are helping with promoting this channel and keeping the chats and things flowing. I am grateful to all my beautiful mods. Let me throw my banner up for my family, mods, and members. Do, 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 do. There you go. Super, super shout out to my mods, members, and chat fam. Love y'all so much. Thank you so much, Sonya, for that $5 super sticker, baby. I'm really, really grateful to you. And I thank you for being a blessing on the 411 today. And thank y'all for y'all participation as we discuss these things. I'm super, super grateful. Let me post that. Shine some light on that blessing. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Shout out to Miss Sonya for blessing me. 1 second, guys. Alrighty. So we have conflict, we have pressure, we have failure, we have power, and we have unseen. Okay? What people do and who people really are when they think nobody is watching them. Welcome in, Hardens. Welcome in. Sunny, I love it too. I love you. Welcome in, James Hardens. Welcome in. Um, so yes, conflict, pressure, failure, power, and unseen. Next, we have, and again, if you just got here, we're discussing situations when a person's true colors will come out. Situations where a person's true colors will come out. And if you think that you have one that is not on my list, please drop it in the chat. I believe I need to add Miss Tanya's on here. I think it was Miss Tanya or Miss Shakina that said when somebody is disrespected. Let me add that. Okay. Oh yes. Well, welcome back. Welcome back, James. Welcome back. Um, and come on back home then. Come on back home. You was just on a little vacation. Um, thank you, Humble, for that. Situations where a person's true colors will come out. All right. So again, we've covered conflict, pressure, failure, power, and unseen. Miss Sonya says, "Love you, mods. They always respectful to speak." Thank you, Miss Sonya. I love the mods too. I love them too. I love them so much. They are definitely people that I marvel at. Shout out to the mods. And those that mod without even having a wrench. Shout out to y'all too. Nobody's efforts go unseen by the break room. Know that shit. Excuse my French though. I've been doing good. Sensational minister says light. Um, look, when they BS comes to the light, big facts. Big facts. Let me throw that one on the list as number 15. When there's a light shined on them, absolutely. Sensational says envy, absolutely. Y'all are welcome to put anything you come across your mind in the chat. When people they've talked so badly about you too start liking you more than them, woo wee, when the very people they went to talk shit about you starts liking the person that you was trying to throw under the bus and throw dirt on their name more than they start liking you. Oh, I done seen it before. I'm trying to tell you now, I done seen this happen with my very own eyes. Do you hear me? My very own eyes. Whoa, that was a good one. See, that's why I like that y'all still putting them in the chat, because it's I got 15 things on my list. We have covered 5, and y'all still giving them to me. Shout out to the chat fam. So we've got conflict, pressure, failure, power, and unseen. The 6th one is loss. When they face personal loss. When they face personal loss, hashtag loss. Anybody, one person, hashtag loss. I don't know if my girl Humble's still in here. Somebody hashtag that loss for me. When they face personal loss, how do a person act when they face personal loss? Okay, do they lose their mind? If they like when they grieve, do they normally be really strong, and in their life, are they known as a really strong person, and like they don't have feelings at all, but maybe somebody passed away and they can't stop crying, they are very depressed, you know all of these things. um Bank account hacked. They had $2,500 in the bank. Um, in their checkings, we'll say, not their savings. We're gonna say your checkings was hacked. You had $2,500 in your checkings. And you still got money in your savings, but are you losing your mind and want to die behind, your stuff being hacked? Are you now looking at life like there's no way out? You done that money getting hacked made you no longer believe in your efforts to make miracles for yourself with the help of God. You know what I'm saying? How do you act when you take a loss, when you're grieving? How does somebody act? True colors come out during grief, during money loss, being stolen from, relationships ending, anything you could think of that is lost. All right. Um, from a loved one to money, the loss of a home, the loss of a vehicle, the loss of an heirloom. Thank you, Humble. Let me get that pinned up there real quick. Wait, when they ready to go, but you ain't trying to lead Club 411. Oh my God. You is crazy. Now, that was funny. Sunny the Empress said that light will do it every time. Yes. Harden says they show their true colors when they forget to end their chat and talk bad things about their subs. They was just calling friends. Ouch. Ouch. Let me see. Thank you for them hearts, baby. Um Ooh, yes, y'all. Yes. Let me pin that. Okay. Woo, Sonny said when the money gone. Woo, wait. Let me put money. Let me just use the word money. People true colors will come out over money, whether it's the loss of or a super gain. Woo, see? Y'all are not letting me down in the chat today. Do you hear me? So, little quick recap for those that are still with me. We're talking about let me see if I can go back to when you pay your own bills over theirs. Ooh wee, Sonny. You better talk about it. Let me pin that real quick because that is our current subject. We have covered 6: conflict, pressure, failure, power, unseen, and loss. The next one, my number 7, is when making tough decisions. Making decisions. When making tough decisions. Somebody hashtag tough. If Humble Baby can hashtag tough decisions for me. Tough decisions. tough decisions. What kind of person are you or the people around you when they have to make tough decisions? Their true people's true colors come out when they have to make very tough decisions. Okay. So a lot of people stop getting along when there's a tough decision to be made. You know what I'm saying? There people stop getting along, people argue. Um um it's a lot that can happen. Think of families, the decision to pull the plug on a parent. One child might be saying, I don't want uh um dad to suffer. I don't want dad to suffer. Um, Dad's in pain. I want dad to take dad out of his misery. You know what I'm saying? But you have another sibling saying, no, I want dad to fight. I'm not taking, I can't do that. I want dad here until dad can't be here no more. Think about when I say tough decisions, I ain't talking about what we having for dinner. I'm talking about the tough stuff. All right. The tough stuff. Think about two siblings making a decision, life or not life, concerning a parent or a loved one. Uh, Let me see. Wait. When you're like across the board and can get along with everybody that they just can't get right with, I think one of those words on the list pertain to this. I love that. Sensational. Let me pen that. Okay. So we have conflict, pressure, failure, power, the unseen, loss, and decisions. All right. The next one, my number 8, is when dealing with someone from a different background. Okay. From a different background. So if I could get a hashtag, different backgrounds. Okay. Different backgrounds. So if you will notice, you could have someone that seems so sweet and unbiased and this, that, and the third, and loves everybody. Okay. This person you only, according to you and what you've seen, they love everybody. Everybody gets along with them. But have you seen them with this particular type of around this particular type of person before? No. So now you are seeing, think about a person who might not like another type of ethnicity or nationality, we don't like to use that R word that rhymes with racist. Um but yeah, so you might end up like, true colors come out when you're dealing with people of different ethnicities, different nationalities, different social backgrounds, different financial backgrounds. True colors come out, you know. Put a poor man in the same room with a rich one. See how the poor man does the poor man look down on the rich one, and does the rich one look up to the I mean excuse me, does the poor one look up to the rich one, envy the rich one, cringe when they are around the rich one because they see all the things that they don't have in the rich one? Does the rich one cringe when they look at the poor person because they're seeing all the things they could have ended up if they weren't where they are today? Different backgrounds. How does the model act around the overeater and the overeater act around the model? We ain't just got to talk about skin colors and things like that. How does the two parent home act when they're visiting the kid from school that's being raised by their grandparents? Are they looking at them funny like, how can you not have parents? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how kids can be. Let's see. Hate it when you beautiful. Ooh wait. Ooh wait. Yep. I put that under the category of jealousy, which we haven't got to on the list, but will. So that's a good one. One to always be an attention seeker, hypocrite. Woo wee. So now we have, hold on. Hold on. I forgot to pin my thing right there. Battery is a loving and giving person. A magnet is, hold up. Battery. A battery is a loving and giving person. A magnet is a selfish person who doesn't give anything to anyone. Oh, I got to pin that. Oh, yes, humble. I was looking at my list, but I can definitely see you, baby. So yes, I love that, associate minister. Are you a battery person or a magnet? Ooh wee. Are you a battery person or a magnet, auntie? We can look at that multiple ways though. That battery versus magnet can go multiple ways though, because at the end of the day, you know, batteries can also be batteries can be draining. They can also give spark life into something, but they can also drain. I think everything has a yin and a yang, you know what I'm saying? A magnet can not gravitate to anything and yet also gravitate to, like, I think batteries gravitate to like-minded things, you know what I'm saying? um Let me see. So we have conflict, pressure, failure, power, unseen, loss, tough decisions, and backgrounds. The ninth one is when they are asked for help. So I'm going to put that into, I can get a hashtag of how we want to do that, giving help or let me see. Um, Let me see. I'm gonna put help. I'm gonna say hashtag helping others. Maybe let me see. What can we say? Helping others. When it comes to helping others, a person's true colors comes out when being asked for help. When being asked for help. And I'm gonna let humble hashtag this any kind of way she thinks fits the screen. I mean fits the scene. Excuse me. So yes, my number 9 is when they are asked for help. Yes, thank you, humble, so much. Um, when a person is asked for help, we find out, are they balanced, selfish, or selfless? Okay. When someone is asked for help, because again, people don't always got to be considered selfish because they say no. Now, you can't wear your welcome out in situations, all right? It is okay to say no, just like it is okay to say yes, okay? But it is okay to have balance. You know what I'm saying? Yes, humble, when they are called upon. Let me make that even more clear. When they are called upon, I like that. I love that so much, humble. Yes, you can see a person's true, yes, associate. helping hands. Yes, 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 yes. Real reasons for the hate is if everyone got along, the world's government would be screwed. So they promote hate. Absolutely, Hardens. Absolutely. Shot out, shot out. Uh, let's see. Ooh, that's a good one. I gotta put that down on the list, honey. Beliefs. That is a good one. I'm almost running out of room. Beliefs, yes. Beliefs and religion. I put that like that. Definitely shows us our true colors when it comes to like religion, politics even. I'm gonna put beliefs, religions, and politics all in one. All right. So we find out if a person is selfless or selfish when it comes to helping others. You know, you will see the true colors of someone when you know they have a pocket full of money and they spend frivolously but don't want to give a homeless person $1. Not because they're on a budget, not because they might be struggling too, but just because nah. Go and get out there and work. You need to work. Have y'all ever met? Now, let me tell you something about me. Now, y'all know I was raised Baptist. You know what I'm saying? In a Baptist church, with a in a Christian family. However, as I got older, my beliefs remained the same. I dropped the title because Christianity, having titles to me is a form of separation from what we're supposed to, if you believe in this particular, for lack of a better word, religion or whatever, what I believe in is it's supposed to be one true living God. You know what I'm saying? So religions to me kind of separates, it kind of makes room for a lot of other situations. You know what I'm saying? It can get confusing for people who's coming up behind us, like, well, which religion is right? Well, which religion, you know what I'm saying? I don't really dig I believe in the Holy Trinity. I believe in a greater place than this. I believe our spirit goes. Um, I do believe we have an eternal life. I do. I believe that energy never dies; it transfers. And I believe that man is not all power. You know what I'm saying? So if that helps you know me better, you know what I'm saying? I believe in meditation and prayer. Um, I believe in the strength of Mother Nature. You know what I mean? Like, I don't look at God as an entity that's like um King Triton from Little Mermaid sitting on a throne somewhere. You know what I mean? I think a lot of things can also be like metaphors and stuff like that. So we'll get deeper in that over there at the Gospel of Tiff page. You know what I'm saying? We'll get deeper into that over there. However, let me steer with the actual thing I was talking about. So when it comes to homeless people, because I was speaking about my religion because I was always taught to give freely from the heart. Hey, Miss Annette, I love you. This is why I'm bringing up how I was raised because my religious slash spiritual background. Um, I was raised to give from the heart, give joyfully and not question it or whatever. So when I go around people and they're like, they're quick to maybe tell a homeless person, go get a job, go do this, go find something to do, go da da da. Well, technically, we don't know if a person is, there is people with homes, cars, and this, that, and the third that sometimes have trouble finding employment. You know what I'm saying? There is people that have a place to wash their butts and change clothes. And now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I believe I'm not saying that I don't think that there's people that scam you and somewhere around the corner got a nicer car than you got, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, that's not for me to decide. You know what I'm saying? My job is to do what God would expect of me, because if I had ever been a person in need, I would not want to feel like I have to be questioned of, do I really need something, based on my looks, based on somebody not knowing my story, but saying, hey, you got two legs, two arms, why can't you get a job? Why can't this or that? You know what I'm saying? When you don't know if somebody has looked for a job all day. You don't know if somebody has walked their feet off when you did not see them standing at that corner with that sign trying to look for work. You don't know if somebody is going in restaurants to wash their butts and switch out clothes just so they can stay halfway decent in these hot days. Imagine how thirsty we get in our own homes. Imagine people that has no shelter and nowhere to really keep themselves kept and kept. Things happen, you know what I mean? There's people who have served. There is people who have had careers that have end up homeless. Life happens, and sometimes it has nothing to do with somebody. And I'm just pausing for this number 9 is very important to me, which is selflessness or whatever. So that's why I'm spending just a second touching on that, if y'all didn't mind. Um, and love you all. But yes, giving freely when you can, and knowing that God blesses us tenfold when we give. When we give and we trust in our faith, trust in that faith that having faith that somebody's intentions is good. It doesn't matter if somebody else's intentions is good or not. What matters is your intention. Let me put it that way. So if my intention is, if you say I'm hungry, can I get $1? I'm giving you this dollar based on you didn't even have to say nothing to me. You could have just said, can I borrow $1? Or have $1. Whether either I got it or I don't. Honestly, when people ask me for money, I prefer not to know what it's for, because it doesn't matter. Either I got it or I don't. You could ask me for money to dang on shit, what? Cause you want some damn junk food from the store, or like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I've got friends that smoke pot and might don't get paid to this, that, and the third. I've lived 40 years. You know what I'm saying? So in my time, I've had a friend or two that might, bills taken care of, everything taken care of, but might didn't have no extra money for no smoke or something. Here you go, girl. Get you a little something, something. Smoke on, watch you a movie and relax. Your roof don't gotta be caving in to borrow no dollar. To borrow some dollars from me. I don't. Your lights ain't gotta be out turned off. Like, it don't have to be behind the bill. Either I got it or I don't. It don't matter if you want to use it to take yourself on a movie date and get some damn popcorn. You know, it's either you got it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I move about, money. And it's the same with homeless people. Either you got it or you don't. It don't matter if what up, John? Either you got it or you don't. So if when it comes to either homeless people or whatever, you don't know somebody's story. You don't know how they ended up there. You don't know if they lost it all due to this, that, or the third. You just don't know. Not everybody is homeless or in a bad way because they turn to the street life or this, that, and the third. You have a lot of people that had dope ass lives, and ended up in a bad way. Not everybody all drugged and doped the hell out. Not everybody you see needing a dollar is an alcoholic. It's hard for people with all working limbs to get jobs and things like that. You got people out here on the corner with missing a whole limb, whether they got one arm missing, one leg missing. You got people that might have a car, but they're living out of it. You don't know if every day they're walking on that corner to collect a few dollars so they can get a hotel room for a few days to get to and from work, till they can get to that first paycheck. You understand what I'm saying? There's people that end up homeless, not to stay homeless. Some people lose cribs and they just need to get to that first paycheck. They might not be in a city where they know anybody. They might not have any family to turn to. You just don't know. That don't mean they got to be on the corner with holes in their clothes or actually look like they have absolutely nothing. No. You can have somebody on the fucking corner, excuse my French. But you can have somebody on that corner that life was all the way together just 30 days ago. Do you hear me? Now, my last job was working in a homeless. I did case management at the homeless shelter, and we talking about every day 25 women in there. You know what I'm saying? It's 25 women in the house at pretty much all times, except during when COVID was heavy. But not everyone that had to be at that homeless shelter was there because they were on drugs and just didn't want to get it together. There is people that were running from domestic violence that was coming there for a new start and just needed to find a job and got there. I watched women come in with nothing but a black eye and busted lips and whatever, and they left there with jobs. They left there with cribs. I can't name to you how many people I have helped get into homes. Okay, before this YouTube stuff and during this YouTube stuff, I was doing YouTube while helping women get their life together. This is why I fight the good fights that I fight. This was my job for years, helping women get back on their feet, helping women get back to their kids, helping women get back to their families, helping women get to court dates and doctor's appointments and making sure that people had ways to. Honey, I was coming from my own city, sometimes coming to work when I wouldn't even on schedule to come to work to help people do things even off the clock. That's selflessness. It's one thing what I do when I'm on the clock, and I always went the extra mile at work. But it's a whole nother when you ain't on the clock and you are helping people. Now I've been up in here 12 hours, but even so, I'm still going in on my day off to make sure somebody get to their interview. I'm still coming on my day off to make sure somebody paperwork get done so they will have somewhere to sleep that night, because another coworker might couldn't make it to do their paperwork or to do whatever to get them in there or whatever the case may be. I have been up at the midnight hour calling my boss to see. I know where we're at. We not supposed to look, this person, they just need a couch for the night, da, 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 da. Like, no, it's times where I put my neck on the line. Do you hear me? Come through, Sonny, taking the damn office phones home by accident. Sonny, the Empress, was there with me. One day I brought all the phones home. We have 2 offices. And I came home with luckily we had the plug-in, we had the cordless and the regular phones, but every cordless came home with me. And this was several nights. And some days I was running the winter shelter as well. During the winter, we had two shelters running. So I would be working at both, and that's 50 women. You understand? But it wasn't just about what I did when I'm on the clock. It's what I was doing when I was off of the clock. It's when somebody is about to lose their spot because they didn't make curfew and they done been out uh uh you know, maybe hanging out with friends too long, or somebody done went to see their child and missed the bus. I done got up and freaking living in another city. Jim Jones, cut it out. Somebody block Jim Jones. Stop doxing people in my chat, Jim Jones. Like, don't do that. Don't do that, Jim Jones. Get somebody else to do it, baby. Like, that's kind of weird to come into a chat. Like you did that before in my comments, but Jim Jones, ain't nobody in here said they was going to visit Felicia in the near future, and so we don't ask for her. Just don't do that. Don't do that. Don't give information where information ain't wanted. Okay. Like, yes, because Jim done did that in my comments before, and I erased it, and I thought I deleted you, but don't be doxing nobody in the break room 411. We are 150% against anybody, whether we like them or they're our enemy. We do not allow doxing in the 411. Okay? Period. I don't care if it's somebody that you think hate me the most. Don't put their information in my chat. You will be banned. Period. And that goes for anybody. I do not do doxing. I don't play with that. And you ain't gonna be nowhere near my channel doing that shit. Thank you kindly. Oh, I'm focused, but Jim done did that twice, and I don't appreciate that. Don't be doing that. Trust me, I got my trusty dusty notebook, so I'm good. But yeah, Jim needs to find something better to do. Uh, and I'm making sure it is clear to anybody out there. I don't got nothing to do with what games, social media games, everybody out here playing. But don't be bringing that stuff over here to the 411. I don't play about that doxing shit. I think it's immature, it's childish, and no, it's a no from me. Okay. Thank you, Mama Three. It is very dangerous, and Jim Jones needs to know that. Like, I don't give a damn who side on who. Stop, y'all. Everybody need to stop doing that shit. Cause I don't even know who Jim Jones is. Yeah, I'll be playing too much. Click off his name tip. It's on the screen. Oh shit. I'm so sorry. Let me click on something else. I ain't even know. I clicked it. Lord have mercy. I did not mean to do that. I'm gonna have to go back and edit that. But however, and I apologize. I hit it trying to block that motherfucker. Um, thank you so much. I'm glad that I looked back up in the screen. Thank you. Right, sensational, yes. But I'm telling you, that stuff bothers me, and I have to make sure people know I don't like it. I do not like that. The break room 411 do not find it funny. However, and I apologize for putting that on the screen. I was trying to ban that stupid motherfucker. Uh, where was I? One thing I can't stand is a stupid motherfucker. Uh, now back to what we were saying. And thank you so much, you guys in the chat. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. And they should be more mature. She has a baby in that damn house. Period. Like, oh my God, just Lord, please fix these. Remove these demons out these people running around here. Going the extra mile. Thank you, humble. Love you, baby. Yeah. So we on number 9 of giving help and how people carry that, and me just telling y'all my story or whatever, and why that means so much to me. You know, caregiving and being, around so many Alzheimer's patients, and like I said, followed by homeless people, and then before that, kids. Me and my sisters in our nonprofit organization. Shout out to my sisters. Um, we used to take care of homeless children while their parents worked. Like, we would help parents find jobs and literally bring their kids to our homes. Like, we would rotate out the kids. One of us would cook. We served the homeless all over my city and beyond. This was every Monday and Wednesday. We also served homeless students. This went on for a few years. Shout out to my sisters who helped that come through. We have fed thousands of people out of our own pocket with not one of us getting no types of government assistance or donations or none of that. It was strictly out of our pockets, fixing hundreds of bags of lunch and dinners and things like that, every single week at different locations. And yes, that I think that doing those kinds of acts have truly blessed my life. You know what I mean? The more I poured out to others, the more I feel God poured into me. And so I want people to make sure they pay attention to their selflessness and also their selfishness, and make sure that you are more selfless than you are selfish. You know what I'm saying? Because truly our blessings come from God, and the blessing that you give someone is their blessing tenfold from God, because we don't know what nobody prayed for at the end of the night. What may not be tenfold for you, if you was blessed with it, could be tenfold for somebody else. You know what I mean? Sorry, y'all, I was trying to light my blunt while holding the phone. So, in a nutshell, we have conflict. Hey, Simone, welcome in, beautiful. Welcome in, welcome in, and thank y'all again. So we have conflict, pressure, failure, power, the the unseen, loss. Excuse me, y'all. Hitting that doja. Loss, decisions, backgrounds, and help. Again, that's conflict, pressure, failure, power, unseen, loss, decisions, background, and help. Number 10. Oh, I cannot believe that not one of us put this in the chat. If somebody did, I missed it. Damn, humble, you good. Damn, you're so impressive. Girl, you're so impressive. You have really did your thing in this live, baby. Shout out to all my beautiful mods. Lord, and and humble ain't even a day on. Lord, and I can't even do it on here, girl. Oops, shit. I accidentally deleted somebody comment. That was an accident. Y'all gotta forgive me. Now, my next one, whoever comment that was, I didn't mean it. Okay, take care. Good combo. Thank you, Hardens. You take care as well, and thank you for stopping by. Um, the next one is one I had not heard on here yet, and that is when a person is drunk. Okay. The conversation today is naming different situations when a person's true colors come out. And my number 10 is when they are drunk. Hashtag me drunk. Somebody hashtag me drunk, hunty. Yes, hunty. When a person is drunk, hunty. Now, do we or do we not see a person's true colors when they are drunk? Whether they are a happy drunk, a goopy drunk, or better yet, we gonna say this. When a person is drunk during an argument, okay? When a person is drunk during an argument, you can really see a person's true colors when they are drunk in an argument. Yes, sensational. When they under the influence, child. Oh my goodness, hunty. Think about in a relationship, think about in your friendships, think about if it's with a sibling, a friend, or whoever, and you're getting drunk. You're getting inebriated, intoxicated. I said, when you're getting bent. I said, when you're getting bent. Exactly. Straight like that. I love it. Child, we find out how a person really feel about us. If you argue with a person and everybody been drinking, oh yeah, it be some shit, okay? It be some shit that comes out of people's mouths when they are drunk. Okay. Well, especially if it's a person who can't control their liquor. Let me say that. Because I do know some people, like even myself, I- even when I'm drinking, I don't care what it is I'm doing, I'm always level headed, period. I'm always level headed. You know what I'm saying? So I will say you have some people that can be drunk and still remain kind of level headed in an argument. Number 11, child, you finna hear everything that person don't like about you when they're drunk. Tell me about it. Associate says money. We must remember money doesn't change a person's character. Money will reveal a person's character. Woo wee. Period. My next one that y'all gave me was jealousy. You will definitely see a person's true colors when they are jealous of you. We have seen that around the social media streets. We have seen that in our own lives, whether it's with a friend, whether it's with sometimes it could be in relationships where it is never good to be in a relationship where one person is jealous of the other for whatever reason, whether it's due to a career, due to money, whatever it is. You are in a bad way if you are with somebody and it's child, that's the weirdest thing. And I've seen that often within couples. I've seen it with the Queen of Kings, you know what I mean, with Rose. I feel like she's often kind of jealous at her husband's attention. So, yes, jealousy brings out the truth in a person. You best believe it. Number 12 is homelessness. When you lose everything, it brings out your true colors. It brings out how you handle life, how you tap into your survival mode. You know, are you someone that just is your true colors to wallow up and just think life is over, or do you go full speed ahead and make something shake at any cost? Oh, that Pepsi was good. So we have jealousy. We have 10 drunk, 11 is jealousy, and 12 is homelessness. All right. Number 13 is rejection. We know that somebody's true colors can come out during a time of rejection. Definitely when it comes to relationships, when it comes to marriage, when it comes to careers. Ooh, we know there's people that will unalive a person. Thank you so much, sweetheart. You can get unalive behind rejection. You can get locked the fuck up behind rejection. Do you hear me? Now rejection can fuck up a lot of things. Do you hear me? Like on a scale of everybody to everybody, I don't know nobody that wants to be rejected for anything. But The way some people handle rejection, hunty, you better count your days, your blessings, and your prayers. Do you hear me? Get your affairs in order, honey. I'm trying to tell you, if you reject the motherfucker, get your affairs in order. Ah! Yes, when a person has nothing to lose, it's dangerous. Period. Sensational. Yes, a tongue roll. Yes, 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 yes. Drug, jealousy, homelessness, rejection. The next time you might have a situation where a person's true color comes out, we know money. Money, 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 money. The root of all evil. Okay, the root of all evil. Money. I think minister, let me see, let me post that. Money will bring a person's true colors out, okay? Let somebody borrow some money or borrow some money from somebody, and you will see that their true colors will come out, okay? Period. Because the next time you get in an argument, see if that what they done for you comes up. See if you borrow money from them one time, and when you get in an argument, you every broke bitch that ever lived. Go ahead. Get in an argument with somebody that you owe money to, hunty, and you gonna find out just how broke you is. It could be your first time borrowing money from them, but you about to be every broke motherfucker that ever lived. Do you hear me? When they do have something to lose and will still risk it all, ooh we period, humble. So we have 10 is drunk, 11 is jealousy, 12 is homelessness, 13 is rejection, 14 is money. And then we have when a person is disrespected. Lord have mercy. We know when a person is disrespected just a little, you might end up getting disrespected the fuck a lot. Okay? Okay? Now you might could say something slightly not cool, okay, but it could bring out the straight devil in somebody. If you disrespect them a little, hunty, they about to tell you from the rooter to the tutor. Do you hear me? Period. Nobody goes back and forth on an even level. I've learned that. You know what I'm saying? There is nothing fair in love and war. Period. My next one is light. I think this came from Associate Minister. When they are put under the light, when it is shown, when they are out of the shadows, all right? Normally, when somebody gets put into a light, I'm going to tell you one of my examples of what it means when I saw that word light, okay? When somebody's fake side is or the side they was hiding was in the dark and it's brought into the light, it is situational, okay? Sometimes a certain thing will happen that will bring, which is any one of these things we've named, could happen to bring a person's true colors into the light. You know, all it takes is for something to actually occur. If a situation haven't occurred yet, you won't know what they will do or how they will act or feel. But sometimes in any one of these situations and many others, it will bring out something that has been either cleverly hidden or just hasn't had a reason to occur yet. You know, I'm gonna give you a real big example, and this is a trigger warning. Okay, this will be my only thing that might be a bit of a trigger warning. Okay, this darkness into light thing, it often happens. Oh yes, sensational, that's a good one. Mama 3 said better watch out. Absolutely. One thing that can occur that brings something that's been hidden from the dark to the light is when it comes to trigger warning domestic violence. Okay. Um, you have different types of physical abusers, okay? I'm not about to sit here and break you down with all the types of domestic violence or this, that, or the third. I'm just going to say there is different types of physical abusers. Let me give you, sorry, um, trigger warning. Um, so you could have a person that is physically abusive by, let's say, they might not touch you with their hands, but they may use intimidation tactics like cornering you, um, physical things like cornering you when talking or towering over, kind of like puffing out. Um, when talking to you. Their body language and body form can change physically right before your eyes. So it's something physically that is happening that can abuse you, whether it's emotional, whether it's to make you cry, make you to submit. This is also mentals. One form of abuse can lead into the others very quickly and vice versa. So right now I'm speaking about physical, about bringing something from darkness to light. Because there are different physical type of abusers and actually abusers period, you understand. Abuse can come in different ways, different stages, and at different times. Meaning, you have people that, and I'm not going to put a gender on it, like male or female or none of that, because people can be abusive at any gender. However, you could have a person that has never hollered at you or touched you in a wrong way, and you have been married to them for 5 years, okay? 5 years, they've never raised their voice to you. They have never put their hands on you. But something happens, whether it was the loss of this person could have lost a job or been laid off from somewhere or anything you can think of that will create some stress or whatever, and they just start taking that stress out on you. It was the 5th year of marriage when this person then lost a, a job, or something happened in life, and now they're a different person. It has triggered them into being something different, so now they move differently, and with that includes physically abusing or emotionally or mentally abusing you. Okay, so we have 5 years this abuse have been in darkness. It has not been seen, but it took something to happen. It just took what had to happen to bring it out 5 years to occur. It was always there, but it took this particular type of thing to bring it out of that person. So you got the person who has no signs for many years that something happens and triggers them, and now they've become a physical abuser. You have the one timers, the person who maybe the person who used to beat whoever they was with the last time, thought they could try you and end up finding out different. Uh, type of thing. You got the one time abusers that you put your hands on that person, and they gone, they leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, the person who gets abused leaves, flees immediately without no goodbye, no nothing. It's straight up, no, we're not about to argue, we're not about to talk about it, I'm gone. You put your hands on me for the first and last time. I ain't about to sit and go get cousin Pookie and them nothing. I'm gone, bitch. Bye. You ain't even worth it. Peace. Whatever. You got the person who abused once, and but they go to jail and maybe learn a lesson with you or whatever. Maybe nobody's ever called the police. Who knows? But you have that darkness. These people who the darkness comes is in. They're in darkness with who they are for however long. It could be different reasons and different lengths of time. But these are just ways. Abuse is definitely a way where something hidden in the darkness can come to light. You know what I'm saying? So trigger warning. I just wanted to use that as an example. Um, and there's many other ways for something hidden, like bad habits. A person's true colors come out when they are hiding something. All right, when they are hiding something and it is found out, like whether it's they've been cheating on you, you know what I'm saying? Or lying about something or covering up for something and it comes out. You also see true colors in moment of deception, and yes, 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 yes. And last but not least is beliefs. Okay. A person's true colors can come out during conversations of beliefs and religions. All right. So when you're having heated debates about uh one religion versus the other, and or politics as well, who's a better candidate for this, that, or the third, that can bring out different energies that have not really been seen or whatever. So I let me see. Not a lack of experience, lack of preparation, listen to someone too scared to get into the game, period. Love that, love that, love that, love that. And I want to thank Humble again for all the hashtagging today. That meant everything. So, in conclusion, that is our, I believe, 17 things where we've come up with where a person's true colors can come out. So, when you are dealing with someone in life, in a relationship, friendships, this, that, or the third, it is when serious things come up, or disagreements or this, that, and the third, where you kind of can see more of a truer side of how a person handles things. So the 17 things was during conflict, pressure, failure, power, the unseen, loss, tough decisions, difference of backgrounds, um, when asked for help, when being drunk, jealous, homeless, rejection, disrespected, um, when things are brought into the light, money, and beliefs, religion, and politics. So I really enjoy going over these things with you guys. I thank y'all for tuning in and listening to our show today. Again, please don't forget to hit that like button if you would like to bless this channel. You know the many ways that you are welcome to, before, after, during, whatever. Totally up to you. I will be in the boom boom room, I think, later on tonight, just to kick it and talk with the ladies, listen to music and catch a vibe, you know what I'm saying? Catch a vibe. Each time, I want to, you know, always try to like switch it up, a little bit, bring a little more, or change up the destination or the scenery or whatever. So we'll see how things shake. So come join us later in Club 411 if you around. If not, I catch you on the flip side. I love each and every one of y'all more than you could ever know. I'm truly thankful for the blessings of everyone that came through. Thank you, Associate Minister. Don't forget to go subscribe to Club 411 if you haven't already. And look out for Church and Tabernacle coming on a channel near you. I'll be dropping that link on my community board real soon. So, we can also, pray and worship together. You know what I mean? Period. It is what it is, and that's what it's gonna be. Gotta keep God in the midst of all things. Straight like that. Thank you again, for each and every one of y'all that came through. If you catch this replay, because I know we're all on different schedules, I would like to thank those that will catch the replay later, for stopping in as well. God bless all of you. God bless the mods that couldn't be here right now and the chat family that couldn't be here right now. May you all have such a wonderful rest of your night. Happy Friday. Yes, Lolo. Lolo came back to say sow a seed for $27 and some can change, period. I enjoyed this as well, Humble. Thank y'all for letting me have a like very well flowed but mixed up commentary for today. I really enjoyed it. I'm about to go get my dinner ready for tonight and run to the store before it get late. And I will see y'all later tonight just to come kick it, hang out with me, listen to some music. We can talk, have some jokes, laugh, you know what I'm saying? Talk about whatever, do whatever it is what it is. We active, we outside, you know what I'm saying? I might actually be literally outside, you know what I'm saying? So I can be on my feet, you know what I mean? So I can sit and be on my feet. But I love you guys so much. Come through later on in a couple of hours, maybe like who knows? I ain't even gonna throw an hour out there, but I will be live later in Club 411 to kick it with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it probably. Club 411 probably gonna be open twice a week, something like that. You never know, maybe more. Who knows? Whenever I feel like grooving and chilling and talking with my girls, and my homies, that's what we gonna do. But yeah, Saturday I'll probably go spend a day with Granny and mom and the rest of the family, and then probably try to turn in kind of early if possible so I can get up for church on Sunday and then come have church with you guys Sunday evening and all that. You know what I'm saying? We do what we do. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys. Thank y'all so much. I'm right at 2 hours, so this is perfect. I love y'all so much. Thank you for your love and your support. I'm so grateful for the 411 family. Have a wonderful rest of y'all day. Without further ado, thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, "Thank y'all for being a friend." Doom, 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 doom. Shout out! Love y'all. Shout out to my bestie and the most greatest mods ever and chat family ever. God bless y'all. Love you much.